Why is it that the fear of failure often freezes us in our tracks, even before we take the first step towards our dreams? Consider the story of Michael, a gifted pianist who from a young age had the innate ability to create melodies that would tug at the heartstrings. The piano was his sanctuary, his solace, and his passion. Yet, despite his talent, Michael never performed outside the confines of his home. His fear of failure was so profound that it overshadowed his love for music. Dread of making a mistake, of not meeting expectations, of being judged, these were the silent monsters that lived in Michael's mind, robbing him of the joy of sharing his gift with the world. He was paralyzed by the thought of not being good enough, of not living up to his own standards of perfection. But all that changed one day when Michael encountered a quote by Theodore Roosevelt: "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming." This quote ignited a spark in Michael. He realized that it was better to try and fail than not to try at all. He understood that even if he stumbled or fell, he was still leagues ahead of those who never dared to step into the arena. He started playing at small gatherings, then at local events. Each performance was a battle against his fear, but with every note he played, he grew stronger, more confident. In time, Michael's fear of failure became a distant memory. He realized that failure was not a monster to be feared, but a teacher to be respected. It was an essential part of growth, a stepping stone on the path to success. And as he played his music, people listened, they connected, they applauded. His fear had been the only thing standing between him and his dreams. To summarize, the story of Michael teaches us a few invaluable lessons. First, fear of failure can be a formidable barrier, often preventing us from pursuing our passions. Second, embracing failure as a necessary part of growth can help us overcome this fear. And lastly, the courage to step into the arena, to strive and err, is far more commendable than standing on the sidelines, paralyzed by fear. So remember, the next time you find yourself gripped by the fear of failure, think of Michael. Think of his journey from fear to courage, from silence to melody, and let it inspire you to take that first step towards your dreams. After all, it's not the critic who counts, but the one who dares to step into the arena.